This video blog is presented by Fortune 500 consultant, international entrepreneur, and author Del H. Smith. Author of Discovering Life's Purpose, Del presents his Meaning of Life video series under the pseudonym Cool Daddy.
Well, welcome back to the Cool Daddy Meaning of Life video blog. Cool Daddy's the name and ideas is my game. In our last video, Cool Daddy promised you methods for interpreting the signposts that we encounter. And we looked at signposts as ideas and maps as dogma. And what was the difference? Reasoning. Reasoning is what ideas trigger and what dogma largely lacks. But before we continue, how comfortable are you with reasoning? Do you sometimes feel a bit like Tina Turner when she's saying, "What's love but a second-hand emotion? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?" Do you sometimes feel like, what's reasoning but a second-hand thought process? Who needs a mind when a mind could be messed with? Well, just as the heart needs love to be more than a simple pump, does the mind not need reasoning to be more than a simple entertainment center? Would you allow vulnerability to deter you from pursuing love? Well, then, should you allow doubt to deter you from pursuing reasoning? It's true, both reasoning and love can fail and disappoint, but are not both essential to the mind and the heart? Well, if so, the next question is, can you master reasoning? Well, to a large extent, you already have. When you face a decision, you look at the alternatives and use reasoning to choose the one best for you. For example, if you were approaching the acquire a car signpost, would you not look at all the information on the buy sign and compare it with all of the information on the lease sign, and then use reasoning to choose the alternative best for you? And of course, if you saw signs with no information, in this case borrow and postpone, would you not do a little research before making your decision? Well, the next simplest form of reason is deductive reasoning. And do you remember from your high school days an example like this? All persons have two legs. She is a person. She has two legs. So can you see that if the two yellow premises are inarguably true, then the green conclusion necessarily follows? But of course, on the same token, if either of the yellow premises can be shown to be false, then the green conclusion is unsubstantiated. Now, the most valuable form of reasoning for us in our pursuit of life's meaning is inductive reasoning. And its basis is consistency of observation. As long as I consistently observe a condition to be true without exception and wherever I encounter it, then I can know that it is true where I have not or cannot encounter it. Now, a simple example is this: all persons I encounter have two legs. All persons have two legs. So as long as and until we find an exception to the yellow premise, then we can know that the green conclusion is true. Again, conversely, the first time we find an exception to the yellow premise, such as a person with three legs, then the green conclusion is invalid. So are you beginning to see why inductive reasoning is the most powerful for us in our pursuit of life's meaning? It deals with things we have not and cannot see. Well, what about abductive reasoning? Well, Sherlock Holmes and other detectives use it to solve crimes. So I think we can simply leave it aside for now. So, are you all ready to jump into reasoning? In our next video, Cool Daddy will walk you through a simple, easy-to-follow example of reasoning. Game on? Cool Daddy can't wait.
Thanks for watching Cool Daddy's Meaning of Life with Del Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.